Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be looking at Rich Brian's albums Amen and The Sailor. First I'm going to start off with a little intro on Rich Brian, then I'm going to look at each of the albums, then I'm going to compare them to each other. Now keep in mind, I'm not a huge music whiz, I like to make music, but I'm not totally familiar with all the terminology, so I might not be describing everything as clearly as I should, but either way, I hope you enjoy. Now let's begin.
Word on the street, they say that you close to me. Don't like the energy, are we friends or enemies?
Brian Emanuel is a 19-year-old Indonesian rapper. He's born in the capital city of Jakarta. In his early days, Brian started off on Twitter and Vine, mostly making just funny videos. And in fact, he said he learned English by watching YouTube videos, which is kind of similar to how I think I learned English, which is just a lot of Power Rangers. Now, his first song released was actually Living the Dream, but the one that actually took him off into the spotlight was Dat Stick.
12 in the morning, pop shells for a living in, baby gon' smell blood trail every minute.
At the time of this song's release, he was still under the name Rich Suga, and he was still living in Indonesia. Now, I remember when this song went popular, I remember just how everybody was saying it was a cool flow, it was a sick song, but it was kind of funny because his outfit was just like a, I don't know, almost a dad, but just that compared to how hard the song was, I guess, that got the song some attention and people were just joking about that.
When I pull up in the Maserati, better duck for your brain spider on the concrete.
Leading up to Amen, Brian actually dropped a couple songs with 88 Rising and with some other famous people that you might have heard of. He released a few hits like Who Dat Be, Dat Stick remix with Ghostface Killah and Puya. He released 17 and Back at It, and then he also released a song called Gospel featuring XXX Tentacion and Keith Ape. Then with the release of the song See Me, he changed his name to Brian, but after about a week he made his final name Rich Brian, which is what he's known as now, or at least as of this video. I don't know if he'll change his name or something again, but I like Rich Brian. So already with some great songs under his belt, Rich Brian released his first album Amen on January 2nd, 2018. This album was actually a great surprise. I've been following Brian since Dat Stick blew up, and now his classic sound was still there, but he was playing a lot more with harmonizing and just cooler beats, not just like any rap beat. I felt like it had a lot more feeling in the songs, I guess. Again, I'm not great at describing music, so I'm just trying my best. Now, just in case you've never heard the album, I'm gonna rapid fire through my thoughts on each song right now, but I really recommend you go listen to the whole album before this.
I'm giving my number to any bitch looking like Ryder, I'm gonna stall, I'm taking many pics. I'm thinking about having many kids, even though some are gonna be like, goddamn, it's a lot of kids. Hit them with a good amount of the hits. I'm thinking, will I put them out of the bitch at the suicide boys, kill them all, rest in piss. Simple look for you in the buzz that I miss.
It's fast, no chorus, quick intro, it's cool.
Saw a car crash, it remind me of our first date. Then I went back, got massages at that one place. So it's brought friends, but today I feel like doing this shit alone. Hold up, wait a second, man, my flow on lethal weapon. Hit them with the rhyming pattern, put these rappers under pressure. This feel like I'm a getting the shit with ya, I'ma get it. Cut you off like Jerry Heller, she gon' need another fella, ay.
Probably my favorite song on the album is the melody in it is great, the piano, the crazy instrumentals, just everything about it.
I don't wear a lot of hats. Told my TM take all of my people to the back. I don't need to flex to tell the people where I'm at. Who I'm with, who won't see you later where I went. All that validation ain't gon' matter in a sec.
Energetic, fun beat, kind of sounds like classic Brian type style.
Every time I go closer to the road, leaving my heart. Hole in my soul, don't know how to fill it up. Cannot let nobody in, hoping that they understand.
Joe J! This song's great, it's really catchy, instrumentals, all the vocals in it, whatever. It's all great. I really like this one too.
Pull a meal, in the day ain't even have the goddamn bill on your pill. Every day I just be sipping chamomile.
Diamonds on my wrist got her attention. When I pulled up in that drop top, funds worth Bentley. I heard your main bitch, she got me in her mentions. I am a Martian, I am not from this dimension. No.
This one has really good bars, it has a great feature. It's a good song.
I don't see you glow like that, I must say that I'm proud. Thinking about the times when you were going to my house. Don't wanna see you go, but I do the same as you. Don't see why you would go back to see me when you. Damn. Didn't wanna hurt my feelings, but I couldn't get a clue. Didn't wanna seem perceiving about the things that you pursue.
This one was released before the full album, and I gotta say it's definitely one of my favorites. I'm probably gonna say that about a lot of them, but I honestly think probably Cold, Glow Like That, Flight and See Me are my favorite top four. But yeah, this one's great. I love like the harp instrument, whatever it is, just the piano. And this one also has a great music video.
No, I don't know. Don't be asking me no more. I just close my door, put the do not disturb on. Don't you get too close, you know I'm an animal. Taking pictures with the ghosts, I keep my hits up in my boat. My rhythm still left in the winter. Think you gotta wear an extra coat. I'm Tarantino with this shit, directing music videos.
This one's lit. It has a really like spacey sound. I don't know if that makes sense, but I really like it. It's a bob.
Now I see that everybody start to fuck with me, cause they feeling like I'm finna go down as an OG. Flame low key on the top of the dictionaries, talking down on me and I always say guess we'll see. Flying 20 hours never felt so right. They say I get better as the days go by.
This is another one with great production. Brian kind of sings more in this one. It's great.
See me run, run into my lungs, my gift. Running for the fun, I feel like Usain in this bitch. Feeling like I traveled through some time, oh man. Skipping through some years, but I feel right, oh yeah. Getting ready for some blessings coming our way. Forest, running for some days.
More great singing, another great beat. It's great. I play these all the time.
Last time that I saw you, I gave you a lesson to be learned. Sit down, do your homework, I'ma count my blessings like a clerk. Word on the street, they say that you close to me. Don't like the energy, are we friends or enemies? Stay away from my face, man, you give me allergy. You just hate while I face on another frequency.
This one's more hype, and it has like some like harmonization, I guess, with like more like the monotone sort of voice he always does, but it's a little different because it's like harmonized.
This is really not the type where I'm writing about flexing, not some bitches on the phone, but I'm really not replying type shit with the clip, and we going out to get us up a drink to the fast lane. Night made the pedal fucking say, bumping Lil Wayne, feeling like we ain't got time to think. Cigarettes, feeling like we be the kings.
This one's more of a comedic song. It almost sounds like he could have co-written it with Lil Dicky. I won't play it as much as the other songs, but I still put it on, and I don't know, I think it's pretty hype.
I got a secret, I gotta keep it.
Born in Jakarta, but I live like I'm from Calabasas. Roll 7 deep, they make my life feel so much like a movie. To live for my own good, hoping I'ma make it. My fans say you're doubting, but that ain't no environment to live in.
This one features Nicki, and the vocals and just the voices, everything is on point, and I think the instrumental is also really good. This album had a lot of good production.
I be riding right down Melrose with a Vicky name, bro. Sitting on my lap, but she just tryna be my friend, though. Bumping on the XO when I'm about to call my ex. So, mommy, daddy, home, I barely see them like a rainbow.
Chaos was just a random hype song thrown right at the end. It's really hype. I'll play it like in my car. It's really sick.
Hope is gone, since I've been in Arizona.
Transporting through the land, searching for the desert sand. World tour, Jodeci, diary of a madman. 4 a.m. microdose, feeling like a madman. Don't want none of that, eyes on the game plan.
And to close off the album is Arizona, featuring Augusto Way and Nicki for a little bit, I think, at the end. This one's just a great mood, great instrumentals, great everything. It's a really good send-off for the album. Alright, so I think this album was actually really good. I still listen to it to this day. It's pretty impressive considering Brian's age. He was only like about 18 at the time of this album. So, and working with 88 Rising, I think really elevated Brian to that next level into the rap world. After Amen, Brian didn't release that much music. He was focusing more on the new album that was coming out. He didn't really say when, but for a long time there was nothing. There was no word, and it sucked waiting. In June of 2019, the song Yellow came out, and then about a month later, in July, the song Kids came out. And these understandably were gonna be on the album, and they were so good. I had a lot of faith that Brian would make something amazing, and these two songs, by the looks of it, meant that the album was going to be really, really good. They really stepped up from the last album, Just the sound of it was so different, but it was still him. Now, because Kids in Yellow were such different songs, I didn't know which one more represented the album. It's kind of hard to see what an album's gonna be like with only 2 songs or 1 song. So firstly, Yellow was a really impressive song. The vocals in it were amazing, the instrumentals were amazing. The song was produced by Beacon, who produced stuff for Dr. Dre, Kendrick Lamar. I saw some similarities in Kendrick's Damn album and Rich Brian's The Sailor, because he worked on some of the songs. So
How do I disappear without anybody knowing? Will anybody even miss me when I'm gone? Bottle full of liquor, I'm a John tonight. Life looks so easy, all you gotta do is close your eyes.
after this, the bar was set. I was very impressed, and I was really looking forward to what was next. And next was Kids.
I'm putting numbers on the board, I'm blowing more digits. I haven't started, man, these are just the before pictures. Shout out my parents, my mother gave birth to 4 winners. All of the players in the game, it's always called benches. Been in the studio, I forgot how to sleep. Not trying to make an album, they forget about it in a week. They said the fruit never gonna fall far from the tree. I used to be the kid, now the kids wanna be me.
Kids threw me off because it sounded so different from Yellow. I did not know where this album was gonna go. Was it gonna be calmer? Was it gonna be really hype? No idea. I immediately fell in love with the song. It's like a boom pop, like just really emotional rap just about Brian growing up and just Indonesia. And the music video for this is probably one of his best, if not the best he's released so far. I really recommend you check it out. It's so good. Finally, on July 26, 2019, The Sailor was released. And just wow. I thought this album was completely amazing, but I just want to show some quick thoughts again on every song on the album. Here we go.
The time flies when you spend your nights in the West End. I didn't know that snakes come in the form of a best friend. Who you faking for? You ready for your lights, camera, action? This ain't Trader Joe's, you paying for my verses with 5 cents. I'm feeling pressure from my job lately. I guess if I don't drop a song today, then I'm just lazy. I haven't dropped a thing in months, so what does that make me? But then again, I'm somewhat famous, you supposed to hate me.
A great opening for the album, great vocals, great production. Really great.
Two-faced bitches pop out when it's dark. I ain't finna waste time if I don't feel a spark on sight. That pussy gon' make me want fight. Gotta go wipe it up, that pussy gon' bite. But wavy role play, feeling like some actors. She don't pop pills, only morning afters. Then I hit up in the back, got a clap in. Pop, 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 pop. She older than me, but she call me da 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 da. Missy Elliott flow gon' hit like la ta ta ta. Your dick game look cause my dick game pa da da da.
This is a really upbeat song. It's super catchy, and the transition between the song The Sailor and Rapapapa are insane. I always listen to them back to back. It just flows so well together. Yellow and Kids are next. I just described what I thought about them. Both amazing songs.
Feeling left out from the back, you gotta go. Roll 5 years from now, will this even matter? You hope you don't know where to go. Construction every turn up on the road. Live life thinking why it's going so slow. Looking at the clock, wondering why mama's not home. You waited way too long. You noticing a pattern in your home. Gone too far to change. Time to get your rollerblades. The smile is worth the wait. Here comes better days. All these thoughts I have in my head got me blinded from the sunset. I'm trying hard to stop the rain, 'cause smiling doesn't feel the same.
Drive Safe caught me by surprise also. It was just a really emotional song. The vocals in it are really impressive by Brian. I don't think there's a music video right now, but if there is, I can't wait to see it.
Blow me like confetti's on that green, man. I got the acid in me. Doing shit without thinking, hoping God forgive me. On Decalo flowing on G5, that bitch just turned 29. I'm only fucking for the vibes. I only say hi then goodbye. Always fucking winning. Pull up to the Grammys in a brand new Honda Civic. Ain't got time to give a fuck or worry about my image. I'ma cut it off if I ain't getting nothing from it.
Confetti is about a 180 flip from Drive Safe. It starts off really slow and calm, but then it just changes into this super hype, crazy song. It's super lit. I don't know. I'll gladly play it in the car. So much I forgot how peace feels. If you like that memory so much that you should keep it. He's the one you call that one you lonely on the weekends. He's the one that broke your heart into those little pieces. Oh, not think about leaving, but if you just ask a couple more times, I just might. Never really been good at reading, but maybe you just never been with people that cared your whole life. I don't know who the other singer in Vacant is, but it is really amazing. Like, it goes kind of back and forth between like a calm singing and then like Brian just kind of letting out his thoughts, and I think it's really good.
Call my friends over to kick it, we don't need hoes. The game is on, the beers are cold. Yeah, wanna do this shit, it wasn't nothing accidental. Ay, this shit got so boring, had to switch it up a little. Sick of seeing people around me only care about the figures. I can't have you talk to me about no motherfucking limit. Oh, been on fire, but my heart is cold. I ain't fucking with you anymore. Bitch, I'm way too focused on my goals. I can never stop it.
Great beat switches, great vocals, really fun song.
Fuck it, we gon' do it cause we want to. Days pass by, now we playing by our own rules. Hey, keep my feet up on the dash. G golly, we just having a blast. The future's so bright, we ain't looking at the past. Yeah, we just all in the moment cause it's 100 degrees. Why you feeling down, what's the problem? We just here to be free. It don't feel like this often.
100 Degrees sounds like a great summer song. It's just something you can blast up while you're at the beach or something, or just with your friends in the car. It's just a great song. Funny video. Check it out.
When I shoot, they gon' get a top fade. Ooh, she bad, and she always tryna rendezvous. Speak the truth, keep it 3K like I'm Andre. Can't relate to this, guess we grew around different things, man. When the jacket on me, I love when it's cold out. Act so tough, tell me what you really know about. Close stock, chronicles, slow ride, carnivals, no lines, audible. Your girl, walk around, I feeling like a fully loaded weapon. I just give you digger, why do you keep asking for a present? I can hell if it a bitch, I never giving no more credits. And my credit card, they set up, send my money through the FedEx. Oh, 50 bands, been on roll like 50 days. I got hella songs inside the vault that I already made. Yeah, we gon' deliver this in 5 business days. I sell shows like my fucking name, Billy Mays.
Float on Turbo, I really like the song. It has like 2 beat switches, it's like 3 different songs, and it sounds like kind of like retro tech, like almost like a video game in the beginning, and then just with like the switches that they do, they have like special effects and like sounds there. I don't know, this one's really intense. I really like it a lot.
Imagine if life was a game. Imagine if all this is fake. Imagine if everything ended and we go to heaven and meet all the greats. I came up to them, there was 4 of them. There was one of me, I liked all of them. They're like none of me, all this bubbly got me stumbling. I miss my family, miss my home. Wish I could visit a little more. The journey's 20 hours, flight too long. I only get to see him on my phone.
Curious is chill, the instrumental's great. It's just a nice song.
Afraid of what I have become, a statue.
out to midnight, and you're standing there in the spotlight, watching your body kill all my dreams, 'cause I'm staying home when I should be free.
Joji! This was definitely a great track. Rich Brian and Joji always doing good stuff together. I like all their songs where they're collabing. This one was a great send-off for the album, and yeah, I really liked it a lot. Now, if I had to choose a top 4, like with the other album, I'm gonna have to say, if I don't include the ones that were released before, then The Sailor, Rap Pa Pa Pa, Drive Safe, Slow Down Turbo. But honestly, these are all so great. I can't choose right now. It's too early. I'll figure it out. So The Sailor went above and beyond what I was expecting. I really didn't know what was gonna be released, but it turned out to be a really great album. Brian was kind of known for having that like monotone voice in all of his songs, and then the beats would be really good. Sometimes the beat would be like the part that like carried the song more, and he has really good flows, but sometimes just hearing that same voice over and over, some people didn't like it. I liked his style. That was just how his style is. But with this album, he really changed a lot. He really started just harmonizing more, just using all these different like voice effects here and there. Throughout the entire album, I found myself just listening in on different parts of the song, and every time you kind of peel back another layer, and it's really great to listen to. I feel like this album, I don't know how many beat switches exactly, but there were a lot of beat switches, but I think they were all really lit. Like in Slow Down Turbo, there were 2. It's almost like he released more than just 12 songs. But anyway, yeah, this album was so good, and it's not leaving my speakers anytime soon. Why do I do this? I look like a villager. Rich Brian's albums are both really great, but there's definitely a difference between Amen and The Sailor, where Amen is kind of him finally releasing his first album after a bunch of really good songs with people. I think The Sailor is more him finding his sound and just producing some really great content. I've been listening to Amen ever since it came out, like I said, and it has not left my speakers. It is more of like a hype album, I think, and The Sailor is more emotional, I'll say. It's not like super sappy or anything, but I really felt like you got to know Brian more, like what he's thinking, just what he's been going through in this path. And I genuinely mean when I say this is probably one of my favorite and best albums of the year. It's just so surprising coming from this star that everybody saw in Dat Stick turning into this. Like, I would have never thought that, but he really proved to people that it's more than that. He's actually a really good artist, and him and 88 Rising together are so good. He's bringing up the label with just all his fans and everything, and then they're bringing him up like with his sound, and the fact that he gets to collab with Joji, which I used to watch when he was Filthy Frank, like so many people did, and now both of these artists just coming together. Like I said, I just love when they work together. I always love their songs. So those are my thoughts on Rich Brian, Amen, and The Sailor. If you liked any of the snippets that you heard today, I really recommend that you go listen to both of his albums. I cannot wait to see what Rich Brian makes in the future. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. It's 100 degrees. Why you feeling down? What's the problem? This mic is a little too ASMR. I'm probably not. I don't know if I'm gonna include this part of the video. I hate listening to really like gross ASMR. I don't know. Leave in the comments if I should make a Weartooth ASMR, and I'll make it different than any other ASMR you've ever heard. Okay. Bye. Oh God. Oh God. Yeah. Thanks for watching.